This here is a quick video about our outdoor kitchen. So I'll show you how we're set up. We have Blackstone Grill, 2-burner. I do have a low pressure propane connection on the RV. Slide this out, connection, quick connects, pops into there. Turn the gas on, slide this out, and now you have your grill in place. This here and this here is probably one of the most invaluable pieces, and I'll show you why. So I typically have this covered, and what I do is when I pull this silicone mat off of here, you can see it keeps everything pretty pristine. The grill is seasoned well. I lay this back over onto this side, and I always have this little aluminum table here, and it helps out for storing all of my utensils for when I'm ready to cook. This here is all of the utensils that I have, now that I drop them all over. These come in a kit and you can buy them online, but the two that I typically use, like I said, are these two right here, the main spatula and the scraper. And this silicone cover is excellent because it keeps any moisture off of it and keeps your grill nice and clean. We have a Blackstone 2-burner grill, and it works about perfectly when we're traveling. I keep in here my bowl, which is a cover to steam things, my smash burger press, some gloves, some soap, lighter. I also keep these are tent covers for picnic stuff, and our skewers for s'mores. I also keep our plates, some spices, the oil and water, some paper towels, and if we look back here, our koozies, and obviously our refrigerator, so outside refrigerator. I always have a little small aluminum table that's next to it. My essential tools that I use is this large spatula, my cleaning scraper, and then the additional tools that this actually stores in when not in use. And so that is my kitchen setup, super simple. We are hooked into our low pressure line, and that powers our grill. So super easy setup. If you like it, make a comment. If you do something differently, tell me something that I might miss. Love to hear about it. Once I'm done using my grill, use some water, this handy scraper, what you'll see is that there's brown in the water when it's cooking up. And you can see, even though you thought you cleaned it, that's what you start to see. One reason I keep water around, because you want to make sure that you have a bottle. I use the little squeeze bottles. You get them super cheap at like the dollar store. And you start to see, as this cleans, it basically cooks off anything that's on the Blackstone. Now, water is not your friend. You don't want to have water left on here or anything. So one of the things I do after the fact, and I'll show you that in a second, a little extra water. Once you see that your water is coming out clean, there's nothing else left on the grill, get all the water off that you can. In case you didn't know, that is where all the grease goes, and over in the back there's a grease tray in the back. So now what you're going to want to do for towel and basically wipe this down. And then what you're doing is you're getting all of the water off of this, which is important. And I'm going to make sure I shut this off. And I'm gonna let this set and cool. Okay, now that we've cleaned the grill, we have everything completed, we'll go ahead and we put the silicone cover back onto the grill. It just basically sets right on top of it. Has the lips that go around the edges. Set this in here. And that's all there is to it.
Thanks for where is empty living.